Time to start game number 400, King's Quest III Redux to Heir is Human. This game is dedicated to Leilani, Caitlin, and Ashlyn Nichols, Brianna and Aiden Bloom, Wells, Lauren Brimhall, and Rick Parks. AGD Interactive. King's Quest III to Heir is Human. So that's definitely the start of King's Quest V at the very least. All right, so we're going to start by... Actually, I'm curious, what does the in-game help look like? Oh, so this is just the help from this title screen? Okay, so it's not in-game help, all right. All right, let's start with the opening. Thrice now I curse, and from the first your family shall feel the worse. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who'll sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame, for you the same, o'er Daventry your heirs shan't reign. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. AGD Interactive presents King's Quest III to Heir is Human. With a baby in the mirror. Is that the magic mirror? Based upon an original story by Roberta Williams. Additional text, design, and dialogue by Daniel Stacy, Sean Nichols, Brendan Klassen, and Stein Van Empel. Ooh, that's a nice fade-out effect. Oh, is that when the baby... That's the baby getting abducted, kidnapped, disapparated. Man, check out that skeleton here. Lead background artists: John Paul Selwood, Emily Selwood, Johan Boats, Eric Chang. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Additional background art by Anthony Hahn, Shannon Novak, Christopher T. Warren, Brittany Brimhall, and Brandon Klassen. He's being stolen away in the middle of the night. Klassen is Norwegian for class. That's very classy of you to say, Echo. One might even call you, perhaps, a classy fellow. Original soundtrack by Brandon Bloom. Additional themes by Tom Lewandowski. Scripting by Sean Nichols, Stein Van Empel, Christopher T. Warren, Brandon Klassen, there he is again, Mr. Glass, and Peter Simons. Ah, thanks very much, Basil. Appreciate you conveying that sentiment along. Yeah, I'm glad by the way, just returning has gone fairly well. I was a little uncertain if I'd be able to do it regularly, or if I'd be too burned out from work or too tired, but, you know, some cases I've streamed less during the week than others, but over the last couple months, but in general, you know, at least able to get 1 or 2 streams in during the week, if not more, depending on the week and what's going on. Animation by Christopher T. Warren, Daniel Tynan, Johan Boats, Eric Chang, and Emily Selwood. Well, that cliff path doesn't look as quite as dangerous to traverse, so hopefully it's not stair-questy in nature. We'll see. As the original certainly was. Dialogue portraits by Brittany Brimhall and Johann Boats. Original game by Sierra Online. VJ conversion by AGD Interactive. That's all. Thanks so much for the gifts up to Echo.
Gwydion.
Thank you, Basil. Oh, that was creepy when he opened his eyes. AGS Engine by Chris Jones. Yeah, I did see his name quite a bit. That's right, Inkle. Good looking out. We also saw Brandon Klassen at least twice, maybe even 3 times. What does he spy in the spyglass? A dock? Ah, that's the town or the village, yeah. Where there's the bar and the store, I remember, with the dog. I hope the dog reappears in the game. I remember being a little disappointed that... Ooh, who's that in the spider cave? That's where, like, the oracle is? Hi. You want me to come over there? I'll see what I can do. Oh, now it's spidered over with a web. A web of deceit and lies.
Gwydion, what are you doing, boy?
I was just looking.
How dare you take leave of your duties? Resume your chores immediately.
Yes, Manannan. Master.
Had your parents survived your wretched infancy, the sight of your sloth alone would have killed them.
Agreed.
They
No
would
question.
not have been proud of me.
No, but fate has favored you. Few orphaned youths can know such fortune. You are lucky to be here to serve me.
Yeah, show some gratitude, Gwydion.
Very lucky.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now get to work.
Get to work, you slovenly boy. Feed my chickens.
Such is the story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Manannan into the house.
As one does. All right, here we go. We are underway. So, yeah, 210 points. Total points in the game. We do have speech and text. That's good. We'll do our starting save slot here. Oh.
The old wizard looks at you menacingly.
The chickens need to be fed. See to it at once.
Will do, or will not. We'll take the opportunity to intentionally get our first death if we can. And also have a look around, shall we? By the way, is the game volume okay so far in the audio mix? We can change that.
This is Manannan's detestable pet. This is the main entry room of the wizard's house. The front door is to the south. Creaky stairs go upstairs, and doorways lead north and east.
Don't the creaky stairs arguably also go downstairs as well as upstairs? Traditionally, that is the way I'm to understand that stairs typically work.
It's a painting of the wizard from long ago. You wonder if he was ever young.
He was not.
It's you, tattered clothes and all. You need to get closer.
Oh, okay. Something to look at there.
The stairway leading to the first floor has wide steps. Several are very creaky, and you've always tried to avoid them.
Okay, so that's good to know. That'll make noise.
This candle helps light your way up the passage. 3 doors lead outside, to the kitchen, and to the wizard's study. This is Manannan's...
Oh, detestable pet, come back. I want to speak with you.
They've opened up already.
Yeah. Oh, Oh, he's coming back. Good.
The cat just hisses at you.
Dang. Can we talk to ourselves?
You gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing you ever do, you gotta get out. You got.
Okay, so that's the only thing we can say. Can we pet the cat?
You are not close enough. You are not.
Really? We gotta walk to the cat? Oh, right, because you're supposed to be able to pick up the cat, I remember. Okay. So is not petting as much as taking?
You are not close.
Still not close enough? Oh, gosh. Nope.
The room is cold, empty, and entirely unwelcoming. Nimbly, you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Well, if it were up to Bassal, we'd apparently be dining on it, feasting on the cat tonight, apparently.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
The cat leaps from your arms.
Okay. We didn't get scratched, though. That's good news. May we also be touching ourselves?
Your hands are grubby enough. No need to dirty them further by rubbing them on your clothes.
Oh, I'll do some rubbage.
You need to get closer. The room is cold.
Okay. So we also need to go up here to look outside, apparently.
You've been taunted your entire life by the incredible views from this house.
What is the whatchamacallit icon? Like the wait icon when there's something, an animation going on screen. It seems like it's the cat. Is it the cat's face? Is that what's going on there?
You move the picture frame to one side, but find nothing behind it.
Okay. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate it. All right, so we'll try getting a death. Obviously, we haven't fed the chickens, so we're just going to go into his office, which, yeah, and he's right here.
The wizard is writing at his desk. He looks up from his work and greets you with a scowl.
Boy, you know I don't like you to enter my private study, especially when I'm writing. Leave now, or I'll make you leave.
Please do. Oh, we're automatically forced out. Most unfortunate. Do we have anything in our inventory, by the way? We do not. Okay. Take a gander.
This is where Manannan eats his meals. You, of course, are not supposed to eat here. You eat in the kitchen. There is a pine table and benches large enough to seat at least 10 people. But the wizard has never had any guests for dinner.
How unfortunate.
You scrutinize the moose head carefully. While it is long past its grazing days, you feel sorry for the poor old thing.
It's good. It's good we have some... Oh, hello.
The wizard gives you an evil glare.
When I assign a chore, I want it done immediately.
Then get a different
Hang
slave.
around in the kitchen for a while.
Oh, okay, so he just teleports us. He doesn't kill us. Oh. We're hanging around upside down. And with this cat, we don't have any control. I wonder if... well, that's interesting.
Oh no.
A dead moose. Oh, ouchie.
The wizard's glare makes you suddenly feel very, very small.
I have decided to take a journey.
Oh, bye-bye. Ooh, we have unfettered access to the abode. Interesting. So we actually didn't die, despite disobeying him with the chores. That's interesting.
This is the kitchen of the wizard's house. Other than your own bedchamber, this is the only place in the house that you feel you can call your own. The wizard rarely enters the kitchen. On cold days, the fireplace is a cozy place to sit.
Ah, the fireplace.
The fireplace is not used during the summer. Manannan insists that you clean it regardless, and frequently.
And one.
Your muscles ache as you recall the long hours spent churning butter. Your wooden serving spoon is hanging on the rack. Your trusty knife is hanging on the rack.
We shall also be hanging on the rack in due time.
Near the fireplace is a crude broom made of straw. There are pots, pans, and skillets hanging on the wall beside the fireplace.
We have sprigs of some.
There are drying herbs and spices hanging here. The kitchen shelf holds many ingredients and implements for cooking. The barrels contain grain and other foodstuffs.
I'll take the other foodstuffs, please.
The barrels...
This bowl looks very bright. Is this a
Your
spearmint?
mixing bowl is lying on the shelf.
Indeed so.
It's just your old tin bucket. Nice view. Pity it's out there and you're not. Nice. You use the heavy oak table when you prepare food for the wizard. You're quite familiar with it. You see a chop of mutton, some fruit, and a loaf of bread lying on the table.
I shall be taking it all.
The fireplace.
Okay. So it looks like we... What about
The
bowls?
kitchen.
No. All right, let's take what we can, starting with the mixing bowl.
You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and take it with you. You can't use that item there.
Nice. We have scored our first point. Very good.
You've done enough work in here recently. No sense making more for yourself. Fortunately, you're not low on butter. Why invent more work for yourself?
Because I enjoy cleaning butter. Or churning butter, rather. Oh, now we're sweeping the floor. It's quite an odd technique he's got. His like back is arched slightly back. Better believe it. Can we grab the knife and spoon?
You've done enough.
No, we don't need the spoon. Or
You take the wooden spoon from the iron rack and keep it with you.
thank you. What about the knife?
You take the carving knife from the...
Oh, is this... Oh, my thing... Oh, wait. Oh, I've captured my first screenshot. You may capture 99 more. If you quit this program, restart it, and take new screenshots, existing screenshots will be overwritten. All right, well, that's a problem because that's my... I've captured screen0.bmp. That's my... F12 is my hotkey for incrementing the score counter. And apparently... Okay, it's still working, but... All right, we're going to get that going on for us, so... That'll be a thing. That's fine. That's fine. So I guess we'll give out probably a Cedric for what? Every 3 points actually sounds like pretty good to me. So there we are. Awkward. I guess I could rebind that, but not worth worrying about too much. Can we grab some food?
You take the mutton chop and carry it with you.
Nice.
You take the loaf of bread and carry it with you. You take the fruit and carry it with you.
All right, there we get... Oh, and I should be cooling these out, my bad. All right.
The fruit consists of an apple and some grapes. They look sweet, fresh, and juicy.
Juicy fruit.
You love the smell of freshly baked bread.
I do, that's true.
This is a leftover mutton chop that the old wizard hadn't finished. It still looks appetizing, though. The knife is big enough and sharp enough to carve a large roast.
Oh, can we carve that roast?
This is a wooden kitchen spoon. The clay bowl has been your favorite bowl for years.
Carve this roast.
Combining these items produces no effect.
Terrible. Can we slice some bread?
Combining...
No, we cannot. Most unfortunate. All right, let's get a new save here. We have a kitchen save. I guess actually in this case, not only should we do the score total or point total and the location, but also maybe like the timer. That might be a good idea. So like determines 19. Can we have colons in our save files? We can. Nice. Now, can we take any herbs?
You have no use for these particular herbs and spices.
I see.
There's no hole in this bucket. Why bother with it? You've done...
Well, if there's no hole in it, that means it's more useful now.
There's no hole.
Okay. Can we get any grains or foodstuffs?
There's no fun to be had with these barrels.
Oh. Can we have some laughs, though? A barrel of laughs?
There's no fun. Many chores lie in wait upon those shelves. You are not in the mood for cooking at the moment. In other words, Manannan hasn't ordered you to do any.
I see.
Many
All right, so we got what we could from the kitchen, it would appear. Let's resume looking at the dining room.
There are various bottles and bowls on the shelf. The large dining table is made of pine planking. Matching benches run its length on both sides. The table is big enough to seat at least 10 people, though you doubt it's accommodated more than a tenth of that.
Oh, tin cup.
A tin cup has been left on the table. Manannan was not pleased to be served blackroot juice in anything other than his chalice heirloom.
And why would he be? Come on, Gwydion.
This is where Manannan would place his potted plants, if he had any, along with a smidgen less detest for anything that grows. You can see most of the countryside of Ludor from this vantage point. This is where candles flicker from the wrought iron lamp.
They do indeed. Can we take the tin cup, please?
The perfect servant, aren't you?
Damn straight. Okay, how about anything on here?
Pour the bottles in a bowl, swirl and swallow it down whole. Let the contents slosh and roll. Feel the liquid warm your soul.
Don't mind if I do.
Manannan helps himself to his own beverages, and intoxication isn't your thing.
Considering we're a slave, it should damn well be our thing. What else do we have to live for, if not getting intoxicated on spirits?
Manannan helps himself to... The moose head is securely fastened to the wall. You cannot remove it. Trying to remove the chandelier from the dining room will only upset Manannan.
Ah, we can take a seat.
You take a moment's respite at the table, then decide you haven't the time.
Can we open the window?
Even if you could get the window open, the wizard has bars over it. It's there for a reason, whatever it is.
I see. All right, let's head over to the office. Or the study, whatever it's called. Can we walk there? Thank you.
This is Manannan's private study. A huge oak desk sits covered with writing implements, and a chart covers the wall behind it. A cabinet takes up residence in the corner, while two massive bookshelves fill themselves with every subject. The wizard fancies himself the scholar.
Ever the scholar.
You're not sure, but it could be a chart. Then again, perhaps not. It's the wizard's wastebasket.
Is there anything in it?
Don't you remember? You emptied it yesterday.
Yeah, could have been filled up since then. Come on now.
The massive desk is made from oak. The wizard does all his reading, writing, and arithmetic here.
The 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic.
The wizard's chair receives, unsurprisingly, much attention from the man himself. You'd prefer being sat on to what you get from the other end.
What?
The massive desk is made from oak. The oak cabinet has a brass handle on its door. Your feather duster is lying on its top. It's your feather duster.
That did sound potentially scandalous, didn't it?
From here, the countryside of Ludor beckons the would-be traveler.
Take another listen
The
there.
wizard's chair receives, unsurprisingly, much attention from the man himself. You'd prefer being sat on to what you get from the other end.
What do I get from the other end? Do we want to know the answer to that question?
So many books line the bookshelf, you wonder when Manannan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to the philosophies of Socrates.
Yes, we are one of those slaves, also known as Socrates.
2 boxes rest on top of the bookshelves.
All right, can we take the map?
The chart is firmly attached to the wall.
What about the papers?
You open the desk's only drawer, but you see nothing interesting.
Oh. Feather duster. So they don't let us cook, but they do let us clean. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Gav. Okay, so we can't take it in our inventory.
You try to turn the handle, but the door is locked.
Take a book.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Black, the Ultimate Fashion Statement.
Black never does appear to go out of style, does it?
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Secretly Secluding Servants for a Lifetime of Service and Servitude. Unfortunately, you are too short to reach the boxes.
No.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled 1001 Unlikely Uses for Cheese.
Cheese.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Ancient Wisdom, The Legacy of Our Forebears. It seems to be a record of all known information regarding the original inhabitants of the known world. It is a notably thin book.
Ooh, thin book.
You scan the bookshelf.
Wait, how do we get that one?
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Lifestyles of the Weird and Wicked. You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Guide to Maintaining a Healthy Beard.
I would like an unhealthy beard.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a series of magazines entitled Wizarding Weekly. This week's edition includes tips on keeping your hat pointy.
Ooh, pointy hats. Great question, Akive. I think I remember most puzzles, but apparently the game is supposed to have at least some different puzzles or new content or something. As far as when we played this last, it was 2018, April 10th, 2018 to be precise, when we completed it. So yeah, you're talking 7 years ago, a little shade over 7 years ago. Okay, cool. So actually, let's see. I need to take a break right now. Actually, you know what? Let's go 2 more minutes longer. But basically, I've got to get Benji's lunch ready, and then he'll have his lunch, and then he's going to go down for his nap. So there could be, I don't know, something like maybe a half-hour break, but then we should be able to resume. So just a heads up. All right, so it looks like we're getting a lot of books. Now, I know that one of these books opens the secret lab, or at least it did in the original. But
So many books line the bookshelf. You wonder when...
oh, so that's the same. Okay, so looking is the same, but it depends on where you click.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Levers and Bookcases,
Levers?
a traditional connection.
That is an alternate pronunciation for sure.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Telescopes and Other Spying Devices.
Isn't that usually how it works, Akai?
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Mystical Misconceptions.
He'll be doing both, Nox. He's service and servitude.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled The 40 Most Inappropriate Uses of a Magic Map.
So there's some good references and even some indication, right? Like some clues as to what's going to happen here. Now, obviously, that thin title, everything with the known word, that seems to be, to me, the book.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book entitled Tyrannical Totalitarianism.
That would seem to be the book that we would pull to reveal this, but it's not clear how we can isolate and identify a specific book.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting...
Oh, okay, it's looped.
You scan the bookshelf...
Yeah, okay, we've looped the descriptions.
You scan the bookshelf for
Now, if I remember correctly, it was maybe over here on the right somewhere. But
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles and find a book
This
entitled Ancient Wisdom, The Legacy of Our Forebears. It seems to be a record of all known information regarding the original inhabitants of the known world. It is a notably thin book.
not named after Benji Molina, but pleased to share the Benji Molina namesake, if you will. So is that an indication we have to click on a thin book, maybe?
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles, and
I don't know if we have to go after, like...
you scan...
This is scanning, but I want to be taking.
You scan the...
All right, maybe we can't do it now. Oh, okay. So let's see. So we'll come back there. We probably don't have enough time to explore the lab anyway, and we haven't even looked upstairs yet, so... Like going into his room, perhaps. All right. Cool. So why don't we save there? Cool. All right. So we will leave it paused as we're taking a look upstairs. We've made our way upstairs for the first time in Manannan's house.
This hallway is on the second floor of the old wizard's house. There are 2 stairways here. Adjacent to them are 2 doors, both leading to, thankfully, separate bedrooms.
Can you imagine if we shared the bedroom with Manannan?
You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It's one of the few bright spots in this dreary house.
Can we take the tapestry?
You
Nope.
lift the bottom of the tapestry and peer behind it. The wall is filled with cracks. You can see why Manannan would hang such a tapestry here. There are also dozens of charcoal drawings, diagrams, maps, and notes to programmers with the legend of King's Quest IV. But you're uninterested in this, since you presently have your hands full with King's Quest III.
Redux.
You lower the tapestry and smooth out the wrinkles.
Important to do some smoothing. Perhaps some industrial smoothing. Kruger industrial smoothing to those in the know.
You can see most of the countryside of Ludor from this vantage point. This door leads to the wizard's bedroom. This stairway leads to the tower above. The steps are steep and narrow. This stairway leads to the landing below. It's wider than its counterpart, but rather creaky.
Creaky. Creaky, creaky. Is this like post anything? Probably not.
This hallway...
Oh, okay. All right, into Manannan's bedroom. Welsh names, but not Welsh pronunciations.
A rectangular rug has been laid out to welcome Manannan's feet each morning. You feel for it.
Because this has to deal with Manannan's feet.
Manannan's elegant bedchamber is a display room for the land's finest furnishings. From a regal canopy bed to an expertly carved closet, you can't help but compare it to your own meager space. Manannan spends his nights in that bed. That he does so alone and for so long as you've lived here would amuse you if your situation weren't identical.
I just love throwing shade. Like, wow, it's incredible.
There is a small drawer in the front of the mahogany vanity. There is a small...
Okay.
It is an oval mirror. Obviously, Manannan has never looked into it, as it isn't cracked from side to side.
Ooh, ouch.
It is clear why Manannan picked this spot to build his house. You doubt even the excellent morning view puts the wizard in a good mood, though.
Is the pillow a separate item?
No. Manannan keeps a window open. This is just as well. His chamber pot is almost always full.
Always on the can.
The closet is fashioned of ornately carved mahogany. You're not sure what to make of this. Manannan has unique aesthetic tastes. A pitcher of water serves to wash, replenish, and receive a mouthful of expectorant.
Receives a mouthful of expectorant. That's good writing.
It is a simple dresser containing Manannan's unmentionables.
Ooh.
The thought of those conjures many memories of washing them.
Let's wash some unmentionables. Anything in the drawer? Oh, yes, indeed. We have glasses?
It's a lovely handheld mirror. Manannan's a vain old codger, isn't he?
He is.
Presumably, these are Manannan's reading glasses. You've never seen him read. He spends most of his time watching the townspeople. Or you. A bottle with a green leaf stopper contains some cat mint.
Cat mint?
A comb, perfectly suited for the maintenance of long facial fleece. A bottle with a cat's head on it. Manannan must be allergic to cats.
Why so? He has a cat.
Blank parchments for those late-night urges to jot something down. They're probably used to notate new ideas for making your life more miserable.
Yeah, Drew. I've played the original King's Quest 3, but not King's Quest 3 Redux. So, technically it's a blind play, but sort of not really.
Your breath smells fine.
No need for the cat mint.
You have excellent eyesight. Besides, they wouldn't suit you. You take the wizard's hand mirror.
Okay, I think that's our first naughty item, perhaps. Yeah, it does have blue glow.
You cannot use...
Okay.
Perhaps in a few years, when you've worn out that soft down presently posing as stubble.
As a stubble.
So far, you're allergy-free.
Okay, so it's interesting. Back and so forth.
This is one of the wizard's linen gowns.
Gowns.
The wizard's blue peaked hat sits in the bottom of the closet.
Oh, the stream crashed? Oh, God. Hang on. We're back? Okay, good. It was just momentary. Oh, boy.
The wizard's blue peaked hat sits in the bottom of the closet.
Was it down only a couple seconds or longer?
The wizard's red hat is resting in the bottom of the closet. You see a black cloak hanging in the closet. This is one. This.
So it seems like the black one is the
This
important
is. This.
one? Yeah, black one. Take his hats.
You don't look good wearing peaked hats.
Oh, 10 to 30 seconds. Okay. So I think the only thing I really did was,
You don't look. You search the pockets of the black cloak. Suddenly you discover a small brass key. What could it unlock?
Oh, that got us 3 points. Nice. I have captured all those things. Okay, so let's give out, another Cedric there. Oh yeah, let's take a look at our new items. Okay, so this is also a danger item.
The small brass key is brightly polished. The mirror is set in a round oak frame with a long handle. You peer into it and see your rather dirty but handsome face.
Rather dirty.
This is just a simple metal cup with a handle.
So I remember correctly, I think this key opens the chest downstairs that has the feather duster on it, which might have the spell book, I want to say. I guess we'll see.
You search the pockets of the black cloak. You don't find anything interesting. You search the linen gown. You don't find...
Oh, we actually should search everyone then. I'm sure it's only the black one, but
You search...
gotta make sure.
You search...
Better safe than
You
sorry.
You search...
Okay, good.
You refilled it this morning.
I see. More treasures.
Chocolate creams. No, wait a minute. They're chocolate-coated insects. Yuck!
Delicioso.
A blue bottle labeled with a V. Given local topography, you're guessing it stands for vertigo. Mananan must have a little trouble with heights.
Really? Why does he live on top of a mountain?
It's a bottle of rose petal essence. 3 vials contain small quantities of hair, all in different colors. That's odd. They're all labeled Gwydion.
Oh, these are like past Gwydions that he killed, probably.
A few parchments from a personal pen pal.
Oh. See? Manana's got some friends.
The dresser's drawer is drawn directly in your direction.
By the way, when did the yellow start? Around 25? I should have paid attention to that.
You don't have a problem with heights. Not one you'd admit to. You've never wanted to smell like a rose, but...
Ew.
The little vial of rose petal essence has a delicate, sweet aroma.
Yeah, it's one of the spell ingredients, I believe.
You've only been fed slop in your life. Bit late to be starting on crunchy food.
Tasty, crunchy food.
You haven't time to sort through the wizard's private correspondence.
Couldn't we get some good clues, though? Seems like a great thing to do.
They're of no use to you.
I don't need the other hair.
There's nothing of interest.
All right. Oh, what about this bottom drawer? Oh. Hang on.
Manannan's elegant...
Oh, so you just look there. Okay. So there's not a drawer here, I guess. What about the second drawer here? It's coming back. 3 exclamations. Can we go inside the vet?
You'd rather sleep on a bed of nails.
And sleep I shall.
No need to snuff it. It's not lit. You'd rather touch as little as possible, all things considered.
Gotcha. Can we close the window?
You'd rather leave it open.
Okay.
You don't like the look of that place. You'd rather not touch it. You leave a
All right. Ludor. Interesting. I would have thought the red would have lasted not as long a period of time, but...
This is your own pitiful bedchamber. Compared to Manannan's fine room, yours is almost a cell. The bed is hard and uncomfortable, with only a threadbare blanket and a small, flat pillow. The other furnishings are junk, but as poor as it is, it's your haven, as the wizard never enters it.
Interesting.
The bed is nothing more than a cot, hard and cold and difficult to sleep on. Your pillow is small and flat, as it is made of old rags.
Oh, we do have to give out another Cedric for hitting 12 points.
Your bedside candle occupies the window ledge. The window provides a peek and a promise of the freedom you've longed for. You look into the cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Your reflection shows a tall, handsome lad dressed in dirty rags. Your dresser is a piece of junk. It's full of nicks and scratches, and one drawer is completely missing. Your dress...
Okay.
You have nothing of any interest in your dresser drawer.
What about the bottom one?
You have nothing.
Nothing. Can I take the candle?
As it's broad daylight, you don't need it.
All right, maybe at night.
It's not the kind that opens. Manannan made sure of that.
What a shame. Yeah, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventure Quest. Welcome. Hide items, remove items, or sleep. Actually, you know what we should do? Hang on. Let's save. Maybe we shouldn't replay, and we'll intentionally take the death, but then we can just restore back here. So we'll just say it's, I guess, Gwydion's room. Wait, how do you spell it? Gwydion, not Gwyd. Okay. Gwydion room at 28 minutes. And why did I put 8? It's 12. Okay, here you go. Gwydion room 28. That way we won't need to replay it. Alright, so let's see if we can get the death, and then we'll come back and hide the magic items or whatever. There he is. No pronouncement?
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Shaky, shaky.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
I'm a pile of ash. Ash. Alright, our first death. Nice. Gwydion. Alright, good. So now we can...
Never should have insisted.
So it looks like maybe we have about 3 or 4 minutes when before it goes yellow and he returns, I suppose.
You drop to your hands and knees and hide the item under your bed.
Da-da-da-da. Oh wait, so we need to do more than that though. We need to hide multiple items. The key and the mirror. Done. Okay. Oh, there is some items on top of our... Was that a bowl?
Your dresser. This is the other. Your.
Okay, so there's no items. There are no items there.
You see an evil sneer come across the wizard's face.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Will do, Mananan. Perhaps. Okay, it looks like we also got some points, I guess, for hiding items, I guess. Nice. Alright, so do we want to make him the meal, or do we want to take a death for disobeying him? Choices. Let's take a look. We didn't get to see what's on the top floor. I imagine he'll still zap us, but it'll be a little bit of a different thing, because he won't say, oh, you'll make no magic against me. It'll be something else. Oh, what happened? Timer stopped. Thank you. Oh, that's right, because when I was typing there, instead of hitting the 1, I hit the key next to it. Thank you, Echo. Oh, there are the fly wings, I believe?
You see nothing on the dusty floor but a dead fly. You have entered the musty tower of the old wizard's house. A polished brass telescope is directed out a window. From here, Mananan spies upon the poor occupants of Ludor.
Ludor.
It's a fly, and it's dead. To the right of the desert begins the fertile land of Ludor. Bandits have been known to hide out there, so watch out.
Will do.
On our left, we have the beautiful Ludorian desert, featuring miles and miles of endless sand. Don't go wandering too far.
What do we have on our right?
Finally, the port, town, and ocean. The best way to arrive, and the only way you'll leave.
So that's kind of cool. I like how they have different descriptions for each window.
Ah, the scenery and sounds of the river-soaked woodlands, a must for any journeyer. Mind you, stay away from our 8-legged friends. We grow them big around here.
Yo.
The well-polished brass telescope is used by Mananan to keep tabs on the citizens of Ludor.
Ludor. Alright, let's...
You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it.
Now, is that a... Okay, so that's not going to be a ingredient that'll get us in trouble.
You're not certain why you're carrying around something as disgusting as a dead fly.
But it's something we can pick up, so we put it into our purse.
You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you how near everything seems. You could even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows of all activities in Ludor.
Can we move it?
You put your eye to the...
Oh.
You don't need to clean the windows. The slightest spot, and you'd be the first to know about it.
Okay.
Feet work better on those.
On the stairs. Should we look at the cupola here?
You have entered the musty tower.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Alright. We like polishing his telescope. Yeah. Lots of creaking. Oh, we didn't try to take these candles. I don't think you can, but let's see what it says.
Ow! You burnt your fingers. The room is cold, empty, and entirely unwelcoming. The light of your life won't be found in this place.
All right, all right. Is he still waiting? Is he waiting over here for his meal? Let's see. He is.
Mananan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
I'm willing to accept those consequences, sir. Oh, we never looked at him.
Your lord and master keeps a cold eye on you when he's not watching everyone else.
Master?
Don't jabber at me, boy. Bring me my food now.
Today you will be dining on the delicacy of a dead fly.
The wizard is not interested in that.
Gwydion, you were assigned a chore. You know what happens to lazy boys. I am still hungry. When will you learn to obey? Like a bad little boy, you shall spend some time in your room.
Oh, well, he's not going to kill us. Okay. So we just get teleported when we disobey him. We're locked in.
The door is shut and therefore locked.
All right, so this probably isn't to our advantage to be held up here. All right, so we can restore. We'll grab the fly and then give him his supper. What? Oh, I didn't hide anything in this one? Shoot.
You'll create no magic around me.
I thought I'd saved after we'd hidden the items. My bad.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
It would look that way.
You drop to your hands and knees and hide the item under your bed.
Alright. So just so I don't forget, let's just save it there again. Can I... Oh, I can't move the cursor over. That's too bad. Okay.
You see an evil sneer come across the wizard's face.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
After I have the fly wings, sir. Priorities. Or just the fly. Dead fly. Oh, so the cat actually kills it. I didn't catch this the first time. Uh-huh. But interestingly, the cat elected not to eat the fly.
You pick up the dead fly.
So I think in the original game, I'm trying to remember whether we needed any of the actual food items. Maybe not. We probably should save and just try eating it ourselves just to see. We should eat all the food in front of him just to see if he says anything. That would be pretty good.
Manannan is impatiently...
He's waiting. Okay, so we have some roast, some fruit, and some bread. What? Where does it next to him? Yeah, eat it right next to him.
You take a moment's respite at the table next to your master. The wizard is not amused by your actions.
Impertinence. I'll teach you some manners, Gwydion. Perhaps you'd like a closer view of the ground.
I would, thank you.
Suddenly, you feel squishy and slimy, with an awful weight on your back. Your tentacled eyes swivel around to see your shell. Oh no, he's turned you into a snail.
The best kind of snail. So hang on, did we... looking sharp there, Gwydion.
The wizard has transformed you into a small, slimy mollusk.
Not a death, though. True. We don't have access to our inventory. Can we eat ourselves, perhaps? Oh, all we have is look and walk. Okay. Or, I guess... Is it even really crawling? How would you describe the movements of the snail? Actually, let's see if we can go outside like this. Ah, yes. Remember Snail Quest? The 4-part series. Sliming. Wriggling, perhaps? Oh, we can't open the door, probably. Oh. There we go. Alright, so that doesn't actually hurt you for too long. Now, the trouble is, though, I ate the meat, it would seem. Yeah, I think we should reload just because, I don't know if that's going to satisfy his meal request. Let's give him the bread. You good?
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
Apparently.
What are the people of Ludor like?
The wizard gives you a cautionary glance.
Why? Intending to make their acquaintance, are you?
I am.
I'm just curious. From what you have said in the past, they don't sound very appreciative of you.
Selfish, pathetic creatures requiring constant vigilance. They should have some respect for an old man. It tires me keeping track of their movements, never knowing when one might put a foot out of line.
You have the strangest notion that Manannan's last comment was not an expression.
They sound wretched.
Much like yourself. But they
Indeed.
are punished for their disobedience as surely as you are.
How are they punished?
Manannan does not appear in much of a talkative mood at the moment. Conversing with him further might be unwise.
Oh, let's see if we can get a death out of that.
Manannan does... Manan...
No, we can't. Alright, can we try to attack him with the knife?
Your own death would result from
Okay.
that. He's too powerful.
Oh, sad. Alright, let's take a look outside at the chicken coop, etc.
Ludor stretches below you. The wizard's mansion has been your home, life, and world. Ludor. When closed, the coop does its job well.
What about when it's open?
The hatch is home for the hens and comes complete with a supply of chicken feed.
Nice.
Manannan's dark house perches like a bird of prey atop the mountain. A steep path winds its way to the base. Potential meals meander about the coop.
Oh no.
When closed, the hens peck their way around the coop.
Can we get some feed? Oh, I like the sound effects. Okay, this is like performing the chore. Come and get it.
You are not close enough. Where would you put it?
Put what?
Where would...
Is that the gate?
When closed, the coop... When closed... Where would...
Oh, here. Is this the gate entrance? Is there a gate entrance? It is. Okay.
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
Hi. Okay, he was just checking in on us, but he's not going for a journey and he's not killing us.
Where would you... You pick up the chicken. You set the chicken back on the ground.
Shall I place it in my purse? Making it green.
That's too hard.
You're too hard.
These rocks are unsurprising.
They are. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So we're not supposed to leave here, but let's see what happens if we try to.
Manannan's mountain dominates the sky. The precarious path winds around Manannan's mountain. Watch your step.
Oh, we definitely have to take a fall death.
An eagle sits in its nest, tilting its head as it eyes you warily. An eagle. As you speak, the eagle shifts defensively. It doesn't trust you.
Can we get some chicken feed to feed it? What if we fed it some meat? I'm curious. Okay, it doesn't look like there's going to be stair quest issues here. Oh, that's exactly what we had to do, okay. I don't remember. Oh, that happens later, maybe. I'm trying to remember. There was an eagle in the first game, but not on the mountain. It was only down in the village.
It's an eagle's feather.
That's right, okay. But I remember it was like random whether the feather would drop or something like that. But this time it doesn't look random. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Not pleased with us.
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Oh, was it the feather was magic? Magic.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
Oh, it's too bad they don't have like unique death messages. That's too bad. Oops. All right, let's try giving him the fruit as his meal. Apple, grapes. Yummy, yummy, yum, yums.
What are the...
The wizard.
Why?
No,
Self.
You have...
they sound...
Much.
Okay. What was I going to do? Oh, we want to take the fall. Let's try to see if we can get a fall death. Probably could even get one there, maybe too.
Watch your step.
Too late. Ah. Bread. We should see if we can get a death outside too at the top of the mountain. Maybe off to the left. I guess we'll save again after we exit.
what are the...
The wizard.
Why?
No,
You have...
they...
Much.
Manan.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I do, yeah, the graphics are quite nice in the art. Definitely very much in keeping stylistically with things. Alright, so let's grab a save here. I guess we'll just call this like chicken coop. Can make our way over there. Sort of. No, you can't go to the left of that. Can we walk down here? No. Can we walk up here? May not be able to get a death on this screen. Or at least a fall death. Does not look like it. Okay. Let's go take a quick look at the... I just want to confirm that feather was a magic item. Oh wow, immediately came.
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
Gwydion, you are forbidden to be here. I've a good mind to...
Manannan's face softens as he continues.
Well, maybe next time. For now, go home.
Okay, so you can't take a death from that. We're just being disobedient.
Manannan eyes you with a snaggle-toothed sneer.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna pause briefly just to reconfigure things into a sitting position. Hey, Duck. Oh, good. You've played it before? No, not only have you played it, you've mastered its routing. Very nice. Very cool. All right. So probably we can't go too far down the hill until his next trip, I suppose. I'm wondering whether there's anything we can do while he's here then.
This is the main entry room.
Main entry room. Is he in his study? He is not. We don't have the key yet. Well, we do, but maybe we can actually take a look at which is the book that opens it. The thin book.
You scan the bookshelf for interesting titles.
Are we able to see individual book titles?
So many books. So.
Yeah, it looks like
So. Carefully examining the bookshelf, you notice something unusual about one of the volumes. Only the spines are apparent, and they seem to be stuck together.
Aha, okay, so here's where it opens. There we go, okay.
There's something unusual about these books. Though you've never read one in depth, these seem to lack just that.
Depth.
There's something unusual. There's some.
Oh, there's a secret code to get down here?
There are 5 levers arranged in a row. You have a feeling random selection won't help you.
Alright, so this looks like the first gameplay-based deviation from the original. I don't remember there being a puzzle with getting through here before. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we'll have to make a note of that. So figure out order of books to enter the study. Oh, very nice, Doug. So did you play this back when it came out in 2011? I assume. Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks like there's a 9-year gap between the remake of 2 versus 3.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
Oh, I will disturb you. You can be guaranteed of that. But I guess we could do stuff while he's sleeping, but... okay.
Don't mess with it.
And we definitely want to try to wake him up. I remember that was fun to do in the original.
Mananan is taking a nap. Don't disturb him. Your relationship with the wizard isn't tactile, thankfully.
It should be. We can't wake him up. Talk to him.
You speak softly to the wizard. He grumbles sleepily, thumbing his nose as if at a fly. But soon the snoring resumes again.
Exactly, Basil. Thank you for saying that. Yes, it does seem at odds with that suggestive remark from earlier.
This time your words awaken Mananan. A grumpy look comes to his face.
Don't you have anything better to do, boy, than to come into my bedchamber and wake me from my peaceful repose?
I do not.
Like a bad little boy, you shall spend some time in your room.
Okay, so we don't actually take a death. But we have woken him up, so we lose our time. Okay. Alright, good to know what happens. Alright, so this is green time, so this is, we have unfettered access. So we're going to have to figure out how the order of those symbols.
You lift the bottom of the tapestry and there are also dozens of charcoal.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can look at the symbols, okay. I guess let's get the stuff from our room. From our bed. Retrieve. So we get the rose essence, the key, and the magic mirror. I should have just said take all. It's fine. All right, so we should be able to open up his cabinet. I think that ought to get us. I'm trying to remember. Was it his wand that was there, or the spell book? I think the wand, maybe.
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key.
Ooh, 3 points. Actually, 4 points. And we're going in or yes, that gets us an extra one. Okay. Ah, yes, it is the wand.
It's the wizard's magic wand. There is nothing interesting in that area of the cabinet.
There should be.
Inside, you find the wizard's magic wand.
Excellent.
The magic wand is cool and smooth to the touch, and creamy white in color. You think it may be fashioned from ivory.
Alright, so we're 10% of the way through the game. How about that? Can we use the wand on ourselves?
The wand feels very smooth to the touch. I can't
use that item. Alright, so how are we going to figure out this symbol thing? Actually, can you close the door in the meantime?
The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
Hey, Nika. Smooth and creamy white. Apparently not. No, they said in the manual that it is if you save in a position where he's just about to appear and he's going to... You have items. That's a way to, I guess, soft lock yourself. So, can we get better descriptions of these symbols?
There are 5 levers arranged in a row.
WOOF?
You have a feeling random selection won't help you.
I just wanted to get a sense for the symbols when we see them. I will use random selection for now. Okay, so you don't even get feedback when you've entered in 5. Got it. Alright, so how are we going to find those symbols? Interesting. Maybe we make our way to the village. We'll just see as far as we can go. Didn't we pick up the magic map in the bedroom in the original? I'm trying to remember where we get that from. Ah, okay, so this is indeed a magic item, the feather.
The eagle's tail feather makes you wonder what it would be like to soar among the clouds.
I've always wondered that. Wait, what? I didn't even recognize. Wow.
Watch your step.
God damn it. So he doesn't auto walk around. All right, fair enough. Oh boy. Wait, actually, hang on. Now that we are back here, is the map there? Maybe we missed the map. I thought we got the map from his room. Let's double check on that since we're here. Hey, Rishery. The true, yes. Falling off of cliff sides, absolutely. Oh, that wakes him up. Why do you have to teleport from here to there? Do.
You'll know better than to go through my personal belongings.
All right, different death message.
Manannan caught you snooping around. Now you're nothing but dust on the ground.
Oh, we got a rhyme too. All right, so I'm glad we got a different death message. Very good. Very nice. All right, so we can't do that while he's sleeping. Understood. All right, so we will have to be very careful on the cliffside. Which is this is very strange music for a scene in which you can easily get a death. Oh, I didn't get the items. Well, actually, do we need them? So what? There's the the wand, the rose essence, and the key. You know what? We're actually fine because those I think would only be used in the lab anyway. So this is probably fine.
You need to get closer.
Hey, Alkman. Yeah, I've been. I went on hiatus for about 2.5 years, but then I returned about 2 months ago. How have you been? Good to see you.
That's an empty-handed offering. That's a.
What do you mean?
That's
I don't want to make an offering. I want to get the feather.
It's a protruding part of the precipice.
Does it not recognize the feather is there?
It
doesn't.
It's
What oh, there we go. Eagle feather. Wow, it's being really persnickety.
That's an.
He's okay. Hey, Basshole. Thank you for the gift sub to Olligman. Appreciate it. Thanks, Basshole. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to walk off. Jeez.
The land of Ludor spreads before you, promising a world of opportunity.
An adventure.
Manannan's mountain dominates the sky.
I mean, I guess it depends what it is, or Sheree. Is it... If it's just a mechanic, then maybe not, but if it's something used to actually...
The precarious path
solve the
winds
game.
around Manannan's mountain. Watch your step.
Will do.
Manannan's mountain.
Is it in the manual? Let's put it that way.
The land of Ludor. Manannan.
All right, Manannan. We actually should save here. Actually, we never did look at the About screen, by the way. King's Quest III Redux to Heir's Human version 1.1. Original game written by Roberta Williams. Game redesigned by Daniel Stacy. Original music by Brandon Bloom and Tom Lewandowski. The AGI version of King's Quest III to Heir's Human was created in 1986 by Sierra Online. This remake was created in 2011 by AGD Interactive. King's Quest and all related material are copyrighted by Sierra Entertainment Incorporated and are used with permission. Please post all queries and comments on our forums at www.agiforums.com. You can also visit our website at www.agiinteractive.com. Adventure Game Studio V3 Runtime Engine, copyright C, 1995 to 2011, Chris Jones. If you enjoyed this game, please try the original version by Sierra, and also play the other games in the King's Quest series. Very nice. What about AGS? Oh, wait, is this the same as About? Really? Both buttons are the same? That seems needlessly duplicative. Needlessly. Alright. I did want to save, though, just because we are moving around here. Mountain path. Okay. Can we get a death off here to the left? Yes.
Watch your step.
Bum bum. So I'm wondering. So Chris Jones did the engine, but did he have anything to do with this game specifically, or just the engine? Which the AGS engine. Which I meant to restore, not restart. Ba-ba-dum. Okay, so now that we took that death. So does he just walk in a straight line, and if there's a way to die along the way, he'll die? Can we climb this tree?
Get it when you get there.
What? I'll get you when I get there.
Get it when you get there.
He says that in such a strange way. Definitely not as precarious as the original, I'll say that much.
A lone mountain rises sharply. A treacherous path winds its way to the peak.
Was it Christopher T. Warren, by chance?
A few trees grow around the base of the mountain. The lone mountain rises from the forest to a cloud-encircled peak.
Yeah, well, that's what I knew, Rishri. That's why I was surprised that Duck said that Chris Jones was the guy to email him. But turns out, yeah, it was indeed not Chris Jones. Oh, bird, green bird.
The winding path leads steeply up the mountain. It is difficult to see your house from here.
Oh, we even have bluebirds, too. Alright, we should hopefully be able to walk here without taking a death. Let's see if we get a fall, though. Oh, nope, he doesn't even, not even going to walk off that end. That side, okay. Stairquest Mountains.
These two are certainly unsavory rogues.
Uh-oh.
They look like they'd rob you blind.
Blind. Rogues.
Unsavory, unsanitary, unsafe.
Unsanitary. Well, I kind of do want to get... I kind of do and I kind of don't want to get mugged by them. A, just to see what it looks like, but B...
Days, they're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man, little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
Nice. Oh, the game speed. Yeah. Yeah, typically I've increased game speeds in the original AGI games because the default speed is so painfully slow. This has been a more manageable or acceptable speed, but you're right, we probably should increase it at least slightly. I didn't know whether that would also increase the game timer. Probably won't, but let's see. Okay, it looks like it doesn't.
The perplexed bard is composing some poetry.
Is it Shakespeare?
Pain throbs to my chores.
The bard.
Replacing toys. What are they for? Can I feel joy?
No.
I've never heard the sounds of cheers. Only the bird.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Bard. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you there.
It's a water pitcher, full to the brim.
Water pitcher.
The forest ends near the base of the mountain.
Ends.
A vast desert stretches out to the west.
Home. Is there a place I'm meant to be?
No.
Where there's a face I want to see. Then I would leave this past behind. No more reprieve. Through with hiding.
Hiding. I'll take your picture, sir.
It is not considered good form to handle strangers' belongings prior to introducing oneself.
All right, I'll introduce myself and then handle his belongings.
Greetings. That's an interesting poem.
Thank you. I wrote it myself. It's not finished, though.
What is it about?
It speaks of a young man longing for a better life,
Naturally.
just as I long for the seductive murmur of an audience anticipating my every word. Say, are you busy?
Fairly.
Fair.
Why does the end not come to me? I'll try again.
Is this guy suicidal?
Have you always wanted to be a poet?
No. Before I left my hometown to cross the vast desert to this land, I wanted to be a dancer.
To dance.
happened?
To
I
sing.
was excommunicated by a populace immune to talent.
Hey, he was terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No matter. Soon after, I heard the muse call. Bound to her beckoning, she has led me here.
Have you finished your composition?
Not yet. There's something missing, though I can't put my finger on it. What do you think?
Well, the words have a, lyrical quality, broadly speaking.
Lyrical? That's it. Music. These words would ring all the truer were they sung. Ah, but alas, I have no instrument.
Okay. So let's see. Get instrument for bard. We have no instrument. Would you settle for a tin cup, sir, or a knife to slit your throat?
The bard seems to be rather distracted by his inability to complete his composition.
Distracted, you say? Maybe I shall.
Days, they're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man, little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show.
Man.
Youth spent crying.
This guy certainly has he's a vibe.
Please, don't touch that.
Damn it.
It is my only means of returning through the desert.
Really?
Not that I would choose to do so again. Even if open arms were to herald my arrival, I doubt I would know my way back.
Ah.
You trekked through the desert with only a pitcher of water?
It is no mere pitcher. It is enchanted.
Okay, so I'm assuming we have to get him the instrument, and in exchange he'll give us the enchanted pitcher. So the manual did say that, unlike the original game, where there's really not much in the desert, in this game you actually have to cross the desert to reach, I guess, his land he comes from. So the only way we're going to survive is with the pitcher, I suppose. So is he still distracted or not?
Pain throbs to my chores.
Oh, so he's repeating his poems.
The perplexed bard is composing some poetry.
Or maybe we just wait till he's distracted.
The perplexed...
Your pitcher intrigues me. What does it do?
What do you think it does? Produces water.
From thin air.
Of course. Enough for a dozen men at a time.
Zounds!
Zounds!
Home. Is there a place I'm meant to be? Where there's a face I want to see? Then I would leave this past behind. No more reprieve. Through with hiding.
I mean, do we know everybody talks like this where he's from? Seems like it's a broad generalization on your part, Basil.
The perplexed bard is...
So he was distracted at one point.
How does your pitcher work?
You only have to say the word written inside at the bottom.
What word is that?
You could read it for yourself. Were it your business to.
It is not my
Why
business.
does the end not come to me? I'll try again.
Okay, is he distracted now?
The perplexed...
No.
It's a water pitcher, full to the brim. The bard seems awfully protective of his water pitcher.
Sir?
Days. They're all...
The bard seems to be... The bard seems to be rather distracted.
If he's distracted, purloining attention.
The bard seems awfully...
Okay, we can't. Alright, so we're gonna have to get him the instrument. Fair enough. Alright, for now, maybe we should take a death. Try to get a death in the desert.
Pain.
Quiet, you. So I wonder if it still has Medusa, though, the game.
The sand stretches ever westward, as far as your eye can see. Cacti are common in deserts, and these are no exception. The remains of an animal lie half buried in the sand. Cacti are... If you've seen one rock, you've seen them all.
He says that so forlornly.
The trees must have germinated during an unseasonable wet spell. The desert bush has adapted to these hostile conditions. The sun seems to beat down harder here. The remains of... It's a few pounds short of a good meal. Ouch.
Ouch.
You're a grabby little slave, aren't you?
Gotta be. We're playing an adventure game.
You don't need kindling.
I guess I do.
It's a few... If you've held one rock, you've held them all. You're a You shield your eyes from the glaring sun, but it continues to roast you.
Just a little roasty toasty. Oh, we got some poisonous snakes here.
The sand stretches the snake.
Oh.
The sand.
Damn it, I couldn't get the snake.
The snake.
Oh, I did get the snake.
The sand.
Won't some snake just please bite me?
The snake leaves a winding trail through the hot sand.
Got it. Thank you. Finally.
Cacti are...
Okay, you can't take the cacti flowers or whatever.
You'd rather have your hands hole free.
Huh.
Ouch.
Ouch. So what if I can I step on one or some such? What does it take to get bitten by a snake around these parts? Let's go snake wrangling. Oh. Definitely is different. Look at this.
The cliffs rise higher than the sun permits you to see. This small alcove is bordered by towering cliffs which provide welcome shelter from both wind and sun. An ancient door is set into the rocks.
Really, Doug?
An ancient door has been set into the cliff face. You don't see that every day.
Alright, so this is definitely net new. It was not in the original game. Oh, it's all cavern.
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
You tell me, Gwydion. You tell me.
You peer into the glowing pit. Your head begins to spin, and you feel compelled to step closer to the eerie light. Shaking yourself out of it, you wisely refrain from glancing at it directly. A perfectly smooth, uniquely colored stone sits upon a natural pedestal. This lair feels even more inhospitable than your own. A sickly green glow pours from a wide pit, beyond which alcoves lie in darkness. A smooth stone sits on an altar-like pillar. This lair you keep your eyes averted from the pulsing light.
Alright, can we get a death walk through here? Walk down there? Oh, here's Medusa.
Who comes to my den?
Just a man.
Man? I have known many called man. All wretched, all deceitful. Now, all stone.
Oh, that's cool.
As a man, you are not capable of honesty, of truth.
But I am.
As a man, you exist only to break a woman's heart. Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
Excellent. Can we walk into the pit, though? Oh, she hasn't destroyed us. I will take your stone, milady.
Watched under Smaud's stone-cold glare, you feel
Smaud?
that would probably not be a good idea.
It's not Medusa, it's an anagram for Medusa?
In the shadows, you see the outline of a woman. Snakes perform a contorted dance from her head. You shiver as you watch them twist and hiss to the sound of your breathing.
Breathing. Breathing.
You feel a strange sensation overcoming your body. You feel a sharp pain as your limbs begin to stiffen. Perhaps a better approach is in order.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Who can say, game? Who can say? Alright, I am curious if there's a way to kill her or some such. Okay, it doesn't look like we can walk in that pit. Can we go back here? No.
Just
That is a neat effect, though. Alright, so unfortunately I didn't take the mirror with us. But
As a man,
can we talk to her more?
who are you?
I am your doom.
Hello, Doom. Nice to meet you. I'm Gwydion.
You'd need to get closer.
I can't touch her. Okay, so not much talk. Would you care for some tasty fruit?
Keep it to yourself.
No. Alright. So we can't encounter her just wandering through the desert. Is there a way to get this way? No. Or that? Hither and thither. Oh, we got some geckos.
The lizard scurries
Lizards.
hastily through the searing sand. You scoop up a small handful of sand.
Oh. Okay. Nice. All right. I'll take some sand. Why not? Oh, actually, that doesn't get us a point because yeah. Okay. We need to get our PB. Sand is a magical item. Are you serious? Well, maybe it's forbidden because you can only acquire it off the mountain.
You're carrying a handful of sand from the desert.
Thank you. Can I get a handful?
Even
of
if you did manage to catch it, you'd be well marked for your trouble.
I'm gonna be well marked for my sand though too at the same time. Sand. Hither and thither.
This is a pleasant area, even in the shadow of Manannan's mountain. A huge tree stands at the edge of the desert, sharing its shade with the boulder beneath. This would seem an average boulder, except for the hole at the top.
There's a hole at the top of the boulder. Oh. What's in there?
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
Can we take that bottle?
Try as you might, you cannot reach the bottle.
Okay. So we have to retrieve glass bottle from boulder hole. So I'm debating whether we restore back to his house, get the magic items before coming back here to take care of Medusa or whatever.
There's nothing inside the trunk.
I guess we can do a little bit more exploring, and then when we run out of time, then do that.
This is a pleasant... You see stray boulders from the mountain lying around.
I guess we're fine just doing some recon for now.
Small trees grow perilously close to the desert's edge. You see
Oh wait, what about the stump?
In the battle for soil supremacy, this tree lost.
It's a holder boulder.
Pretty birds flit from tree to tree.
That was impressive. I was able to get that bird on its way by. Looking at soil primacy. Oh,
Home.
quiet you.
Birds rest near birds' nests throughout the forest.
They don't rest in their nests. They rest by them. Near them.
They won't sing for you. You can't spend all day trying to pick up birds.
Watch me.
Why does the end?
The beautiful trees of the forest to the east grow sparse as they reach the edge of the great desert to the west. You do notice one particularly large oak tree.
Oh, this
What
is
a
the
fine oak.
bandit's hideout.
The acorns surround the old oak tree and crunch under your step. You look up into the towering oak tree. You can only see large spreading branches and thick leaves. Looking down, you see a small hole between the tree's large roots. You bend down and look into the small hole. It's too dark inside to see anything.
No.
There are several low bushes growing around here. The flowers are pretty uninteresting.
Uninteresting.
You pick and poke among the fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You eventually find 3 dried acorns and take them with you.
Da-da-da-da.
The 3 acorns are dry and brittle.
Brittle.
You don't want to go reaching into holes when you have no idea what's inside. For all you know, that tree could be filled with ants.
So do you have to get captured by the brigands, I guess, before you can go there? Take it. Yep.
You try to climb the huge oak tree, but cannot find a good handhold. You slip back, and all you gain for your efforts are splinters. If only there were another way.
You don't know where they...
You don't want to go
I do want to go reaching in holes.
You don't need to make yourself pretty.
I feel pretty.
Their roots keep the bushes firmly in place. They're of no use to you. You don't need...
I'd like to make myself pretty. Excuse me. Alright, so... Get access to bandit hideout, I guess. Oh, we got some beef. This is more of a King's Quest V scene, is it not?
This is the southwestern corner of the forest. You see a small cottage to the east and the desert to the west. A swarm of busy bees buzz around their hive.
So we could get a death here.
The trunk is home to a fair few bees.
Bees.
Several bushes and small trees grow in this part of Ludor. A picket fence extends all the way to the desert edge.
Oh, sorry, just hit wave of fatigue all of a sudden. Oh, here they are. All right, we can. Actually, let's just get a save in here before just 21 bandits. Great.
That's one way to lose your teeth. That's what.
We can't talk to them, I guess.
After recovering from a whack on the head at the hands of the bandits, you stand unsteadily. Taking stock of your holdings, you discover that you've been robbed.
All right, since we just did that, let's see if we can get a bee death.
That would be inviting trouble.
Oh.
That.
Can we talk to them?
Not if you want to talk again.
No, I don't want to talk again. I want to get stung.
Don't
What if we
mess
go
with
very
it.
close? No, you can't, apparently. Alright, so what if we go back? Huh. So we still can't get
You
it.
don't want to go
I don't want to do that? I think I do want to do that. No, it doesn't look like we did lose any points. As a matter of fact.
The sand stretches ever westward, as far as your eye can see. Cacti are... A snake has shed its skin and left it in the desert sun.
So how many... Did we lose our entire inventory? No, just some items. Huh, they took the eagle feather? Our tin cup? Yeah, they left us the fly and a few random items. Interesting.
You retrieve the dried snake skin from the hot desert sand. It's delicate and could easily crumble.
Brr.
The dry, thin snake skin is extremely fragile. You're carrying a handful of sand from the desert.
Ah, yes, thank God. Oh, they took our knife as well.
The 3 acorns.
Are dry and brittle.
The sand stretch. The rocks form an impassable passage which successfully obstructs yours.
Alright, so it's like the southern end of the game world.
The trees must have germinated. Cacti.
Ouch.
There is naught but sand for many miles in this direction. You think it wise not to wander too far afield.
Oh, so you can't even get it. You can't even get a desert death.
There is
No, wow, you can. Okay, interesting. I mean, we'll try again from this screen, but it doesn't look like there's going to be. Yeah, it's just the same generic direction in desert
There is
screen. All right, so it looks like, yeah, they're trying. Oh, it's getting yellow there. Guess we should head back. We should head back to not the castle, the Manannan's house.
Days.
Quiet, you. Days. I guess I'm not going to worry too much about losing those items. We'll get them back. Just hope we don't wipe out on the mountain pass here. And I think we need. I'm trying to remember from the original game. I think if you got the map, I think at least going. Was it up the mountain? Oh, the eagle's back. Can we talk to it now?
As you speak, the eagle shifts defensively. It doesn't trust you.
Man, I gave you food. And we still need to hide our sand under our bed, I guess. We gotta book it double time. About to wake up. Do. Hide. What item is this? I guess. Actually, well, I don't want to hide all, just the ones that are blue. Okay, 23, waiting in the room. Okay. I guess we might as well camp out and just see him, like, wake up. Alright, so we also have to retrieve items from bandits. Or lost items, I guess we'll call it. Adding to our game notes. So is there anything we can do in the house while he's awake? We still need to find those symbols. And we need to take a closer look at that portrait downstairs. Interesting, actually.
You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It's one of the few bright spots in this dreary house.
Okay. Oh, there he woke up.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
Uh-oh. Are we down to just, what do we even have left? Just the fruit, okay. Because we found the bread before, we gave the meat to the eagle, and now we just have the fruit.
Manannan is impatiently waiting.
Maybe we can get some more food in the town if we need to, but hopefully it just goes traveling somewhere. So it gives us another cycle. So is this one of the symbols? I'm trying to see. No, it just looks like an oak pillar.
This is where Manannan eats his...
Okay. It's interesting, the flickering from the candles makes it almost seem like this moose is in some sort of pool of water there. The moose head and neck. Now, it's a one-way sort of deal here, Drew. So it would seem... Oh, I did want to look at his portrait, actually. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll just call this Explore. Can we go in? I think we can go in his room without it. If he shows up, then he'll probably get upset. Actually, we're allowed to change his chamber pot, to be fair. Can we move this?
You don't like the look of that.
Try and remember, didn't he have a... Does this not...
The closet is fashioned of ornately carved mahogany.
I remember the key in the original game was like or some item was like on top of the cabinet or something.
Manannan's elegant bedchamber is a display room. Manannan's...
Can we look under the bed?
Manannan's... You'd rather sleep...
No. We can't open the lower drawer here.
You have... Perhaps in a... So... Right about your...
Yeah, we can't get anything. Oh, now we're gonna get screwed by going through his drawer. I'll update the death counter in advance.
You know better than to go through my personal belongings.
Manannan caught you snooping around. Now you're nothing but dust on the ground.
Okay. I'm actually just going to take like a 1 minute break. I'm not even going to put on the BRB screen, but I just need to get some water refill here. So we'll be back in 1 minute. Okay. Explore. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they didn't put the magic map in this game. I don't know. Interesting. I'm not sure what we can productively do then while he's still here. Perhaps talk to him.
The well-polished brass telescope is used by Manan.
Oh, could we not get...
You are not close enough.
Maybe we can get the cat hair here? Let's see.
Drat, the floor needs sweeping. Nimbly, you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. Now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
Pet it good.
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Aha. Okay, so that's a dangerous item. We need to put that away post-haste. Aw, damn it. He caught us in the very next screen. So that was at like 45 minutes. Okay.
You'll create no magic around me, Gwydion.
Gwydion. Gwydion.
Looks like you were caught red-handed.
Alright, so maybe let's wait until the next time he spies on us, and then we'll try doing what we need to do. I guess we can spend the intervening time. There's nothing behind the picture, is there?
You need to get closer. The room is cold.
Don't tell me what I need and don't need to do, sir.
You move the picture frame to...
Oh, right, nothing behind it. Okay. I think we did do that before then. So we can enjoy looking at his books.
So many books lie. Unfortunately, you are too short to reach the boxes.
Most unfortunate. Did he refill? He's just hanging out in the kid. Oh, hi. Did that count as spying us? I don't know. Oh, there's like a pixel here. Is that anything, this pixel here?
You use the heavy...
No.
This is the...
Okay. Got it. Sprig. Maybe we're good to take the cat hair now? Perhaps. Perchance to dream. Apparently we have too much free time as well. He's not giving us enough chores to perform. Oh, he's here. Hi.
Your lord and master keeps a cold eye on you when he's not watching everyone else.
Can we talk to him? No.
Mananan is bothered by your interruption.
Uh-oh.
Gwydion, I have many things on my mind. Get to work, or I'll find you something to do.
Alright, I'm going. We should actually try to find the cat. There he is.
You are not close. Nothing. Nimbly, you manage to pluck.
And then what did they say about the carpet?
Nothing under the carpet except the dust you've swept there.
Nice. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to our room. Nice. Okay. Cat hair procured. By the way, so what do we have in there, actually? Oh, we do have the mirror. Okay, good. And the key. Okay, good. So we got those things. We don't have the wand, though. Although he probably noticed that would... I think he noticed... At least in the original, he notices if that's missing, if you're not around. What is this item, by the way? I keep...
The dry, thin...
Oh, snake skin. Okay. New... Alright, so I think that's the sand, snake skin, acorns, cat fur, rose petal essence, key, and mirror. And we got a bunch of items lifted. Once he does leave and the timer's back in the green, we're definitely have to prioritize getting into that bandit hideout to
I
retrieve
have
our...
decided to take a journey.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. You didn't need to tell us, thank you. Actually, oh shoot, let's get the items back. Because we might even be able to take out Medusa, actually. Or what is her name? Smaud? Medusa shouldn't be copyrighted. That's interesting that they gave her a different name for some reason. I think the wand we'll leave there because we're not ready to make any spells in the... We don't even know what the order of the symbols are. Interesting. We also have no magic map. I should reread that again because the manual, maybe there isn't, maybe they didn't put a magic map in this version. Although they should, right? I mean, on the one hand, it's easier to walk around than it was in the original game, like specifically the cliffside, but... So this is his journey. On the other hand, I mean... Actually, I guess we did do a save there. Let's see if we can find anything. Manannan, the Wizard of Servant Spying. We did search. Yeah, I guess I'll take another once over his bedroom. It is weird that there doesn't seem to be anything here. See, you can't look under the bed.
You'd rather...
No. You can't look at the bottom drawer. No, just the top drawer. Weird.
You don't like... There... You haven't time...
Weird. You can't do the bottom drawer, huh?
You don't... You're perhaps in a... So, the wizard... Write about your journey after you have excellent... The wizard's personal thoughts are a recipe for guaranteed boredom.
Oh, that was a book.
The Wizard's Journal.
Ah, got it.
You leave a fingerprint on...
What's our inventory? Fly, wooden spoon. Huh, okay. Oh, right, we already fed him the fruit. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we do have a couple puzzles. I'm not sure quite how we go about that. Interesting. So I seem to remember maybe in the original game there was an alternate way. Oh, in the pub, I think we overheard them talking about the hideout. So maybe in this version of the game you need to actually have that intel before you actually stuff your hand in there.
The soft grass soothes your aching feet. A beautiful stream ripples through these stately trees. As you take in the beautiful countryside, you find it strange that it could be home to that tyrant. As you take in, you see a cave and a hill to the north. The trees seem to follow the river on its way to the sea. The trees...
Okay. Can we take some water?
You splash some water on your face. The grass is more exciting to watch, alive. Only in memory can you take its repose. Only...
I'll take your repose. Alright, see if we can get a spider death.
This is a pleasant area, marred only by a dark opening in the hillside. A huge spider web covers the entrance. You inspect the entrance of the cave, but see nothing but darkness beyond. Nice tree. This is a pleasant... Nice tree. Nice tree. This is a
pleasant area.
A stream gurgles past the cave as it winds its way to the sea.
Gurgly murgly. Okay, 2023. This is actually spiderweb. Okay.
The only way in is through.
Let's do it. Oh, smaller spider than I was expecting.
It was to be expected that a spider of this size wouldn't just live off flies.
How was I to know what size it was? How were we to know? Alright, let's explore here to the right. Ah.
The beach is lined by grass, pinned by rocks, and hemmed by cliffs. Like a great blue barrier, the ocean obstructs you. Cliffs section off this stretch of beach. A multitude of massive minerals. Healthy vegetation grows close along the shoreline. You take in the scenery. Healthy vegetation. You take.
Nice. Can we take beach sand as well as desert
You
sand?
forgot your bucket and spade. Ah, well, next time.
Next time, indeed.
You could, but to get a better view of what exactly?
You.
Aside from taking in the view, there's nothing particularly grab-worthy here.
Let's see if we can get a swimming death. Let's see if we can drown.
Be careful, the water gets deep quickly. Being raised on a mountain didn't leave much time for learning to swim.
Wow, they don't even let you get out to open water. It's just immediate death. Cool. Alright, so we got a spider death. We got a water drowning death. Hey, Filthy Bear. Yes, you always do want pocket sand. Agreed, agreed.
A stream cuts through this grass-bordered beach. A stream. It's big and blue. These trees have adapted to their saline habitat. A stream.
Saline. Can I get some water here?
You fail in your attempt to divert the stream.
Damn.
Using your hand, you make a baby's footprint.
Why a
Using your
baby? Why a baby's footprint? Can we follow the stream due west? Yes. Nice. Nice sound effect.
The port town extends an offer to passing ships. A weathered dock leads into the ocean. A weathered dock. As you gaze at the ocean, you imagine sailing away on the waves. A charming village sits atop a bluff overlooking the ocean. The trees flourish near the shore, a sign of nature's persistence. A weathered dock.
What about those bollards? Can we get a jumping death? It might be a slightly different drowning death. Maybe not. Let's see.
A weathered dock. The ocean seems to stretch on forever, or at least a fair way.
At least. Oh. Oh, we got a fisherman here.
A fisherman is asleep at the end of the dock.
There's a line there. Alright, we can make a dock save. Wake him up. Actually, try to steal his fish first, his bowl.
There is no need to disturb him.
Oh, there's a need. There's a need, trust me.
There is no need.
Oh.
There is.
Oh, we can't? I don't even have the eagle feather to tickle him anymore with. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
The dry.
What is it? Oh, these are the acorn, sand, cat fur. Okay. Do. Actually, wait. Oh, why didn't I try walking off the deck? The dock. Oh, now he's gone. Okay. Strange.
Must you always follow your
Yes, I must always follow my peers. Absolutely.
peers?
Bomb bomb. Waka waka. Peers. So did that guy also fall off and die then? Do. I can only assume he must have. There's some fish cavorting about in the water. Let's just check the last beach screen. Oh, or not. We can go straight to the village. That's fine.
The seagull feasts on its latest lunch.
Latest.
The pier is made of rough but sturdy timber. The store sits on the south side of the pier. The tavern rests on the north side of the pier. You can see more town buildings further to the north. It's a massive anchor. Perhaps it got left behind. A discarded fishing net lies on the ground. It has been here so long that grass has begun to grow over it. A sign above the store reads, General Store.
General Store.
A battered sign reads, Tavern. You peer into the window, but cannot make out the dim interior. You peer into the... The store sits on... The store...
Oh, can't look at this monkey thing. All right, can we speak to the seagull, perhaps?
It's too busy eating to notice you.
Can we just scare it off and grab its fish? Yeah, maybe. Thank you. Try to remember. Oh, that's... What do we do with the fish?
The fish must have been on dry land for a considerable amount of time already, as it's a...
Rome is less than desirable. Okay, we have the fish. Let's go to the tavern first. I want to get a lead on the... Oh, I assume we can't take the fishing net.
What'll it be for you, sir? A good pull of ale? Or you rather a dram of rum? My, ain't you the handsome one?
¿Por qué no los dos?
The town tavern is a haven for visitors, reputable and otherwise, to engage in behavior suitable and otherwise. A pretty, buxom barmaid stands there with an air of hardened determination. You get the feeling that she doesn't take guff from anybody. These tables are rarely unoccupied. The proprietor does well to keep the patrons happy and drinking.
Well, there's literally no one else here, so I don't know if that's true.
The town tavern is a...
What is falling on the ground here?
This instrument looks out of place
Ooh,
here.
that's the bard's instrument. Okay.
The barrels contain a fair quantity of rum. You'll notice that one is dripping and has the letters DB etched into the side.
DB Cooper?
A tapestry, which bears a striking resemblance to the Jolly Roger, hangs next to a lute on the wall.
Ask her which side of the chair she likes. Oh boy.
The town tavern is... It is a little pot-bellied wood stove. Through the window, you see the village and the woods beyond. Bottles of rum and ale line the shelves behind the bar. Perfect place for sitting.
Sitting.
What do you sell here?
For you, I'd sell more than this here tavern offers. But me husband won't be appreciating that.
I meant, what beverages do you serve?
What's that?
Drinks. What drinks do you serve?
Oh, now you be talking me language.
Somehow you doubt you could ever be talking her language.
This place can sell you the finest liquor the land has to offer.
Anything else?
What else is there? Ale and rum, of course. You're a cutie, you know.
I did, thank you. I did know that.
Any news from abroad?
You talking about gossip?
Well, sort of. The kind one hears from other countries.
Don't get much in the way of foreign gossip. Except from the sailors, of course.
Sailors?
Sure. They drop anchor, come in here, drink themselves full, then set sail again.
Incredible.
That we get sailors in here?
No, that there aren't wrecked ships all up and down the coastline.
She's abroad, but not a dame?
You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
I mean, also don't have any monies.
Keep your dirty hands to yourself.
Oh. I would like your loot, though, please.
Can I help you there?
Just wondering where this instrument came from.
Young man used to come in here a long time ago. About your age, according to me daddy. Had that thing he liked to play. Seemed to make him happy.
You lift a corner of the tapestry and see the dirty wall behind it. The barmaid looks like she can handle anything from rowdy patrons to sneaky thieves. Better not press your luck.
Oh, I'd like to press my luck.
The barn...
Yeah, look again, alright.
The loot made this young man happy?
Nah, he ain't done it for the money. Just like to play is all. You know, entertain the customers.
Who was he?
Don't rightly remember. I was only a wee mite then. Think he lived with the wizard,
Oh,
though I might be mistaken.
you might be. It was one of our Gwydion predecessors. Did we look at what is this?
The town tavern.
Oh, nothing apparently.
Keep your... You need to keep a clear head. Besides, even the drips have a nose-curdling stench.
Oh, is this when you can get tanked on
You
ale?
really shouldn't. The stuff smells extremely foul.
I should. Oh, can we?
As you gasp your last, you see writing on the barrel's underside, brewed in Spielberg.
Yeah, Quest for Glory reference. Nice. So we did get a death there. Good. All right, so we can grab the fish, talk to her, but hopefully we can use that intel to... I don't know if we have to talk to the bard again, or if it's just a matter of finding some way to procure it from the barmaid. I don't know if we actually drank it. I think we just inhaled it, it seemed like. We inhaled the fumes.
Leave the fishing to those in the know.
Yeah, okay, so I can't get the net.
Will it be?
This instrument...
Can I help you then?
Just wondering.
Young man, you...
The barn...
Doot, 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 doot.
The loot made this young.
Nah, he ain't done it.
Who was he?
Don't rightly...
Why does the loot now hang out?
One day the young man stopped coming over. Daddy found the instrument line just outside. Said it was real weird how the air around it smelled all smoky, though there weren't no fire about. Anyway, he put it on the wall, in case the man should come back for it.
Do you think he will?
Hard to say. No one's seen him in years.
Yeah, so it's either our Gwydion predecessor or it is the bard himself, and we just need to tell him it's here.
May I borrow the loot?
You one of them musy types?
Yes, I am.
I like a man who explores his creative side.
Indeed, I'd very much like to practice with it.
Of course you can have it.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, thank
If
you.
you agree to play for the establishment.
Fine, done.
You want me to play for you?
You're catching on good.
I don't think that I'm ready to perform publicly.
Oh, go on. We ain't had a good performance round here for years.
I couldn't. Really.
Oh, yes, you could.
Well, the loot will be there if you change your mind.
I've changed my mind.
What do you sell here?
For you, I'd sell more than this here tavern offers.
Whoa.
But
whoa.
me husband won't be appreciating that.
Okay, I didn't get that reference the first time around.
I meant, what better
What's that?
drinks?
Oh,
Somehow you...
this place can sell.
Anything else?
What else is there?
Oh, man. Oh, thanks so much for the gift sub there to Wyatt. Whoever you might be. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Rufus Ruffians, Wyatt.
Any news from abroad?
You talking about?
Well,
Don't get my...
sailor.
Sure.
Incredible.
That we get.
No.
You have nothing.
Okay, so can we take the loot now? Yes.
I'll give it a try.
Wonderful.
I'm a bit rusty.
Just a bit.
Sure are.
Can I have the loot now?
Doesn't feel right giving it to someone who's not musy enough. Sorry.
So this is going to be like Betrayal at Krondor, where we have to grind our barding skills. Oh, and another gift sub to Jinkinator. Thanks again, Anonymous Gifter. Or perhaps it's a second gifter. No, probably the same, but who knows. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome to Rufus Ruffians Jinkinator. See if we can get better.
I'll give it a try.
Wonderful.
Sounded a little better?
You sure?
Can I have the loot?
Wouldn't feel right.
But the dialogue is the same. Let's See if it gets better. The third time's the charm. Probably not.
I'll give it a try.
Wonderful.
There are like a couple notes in a row that sounded okay. Like 2, maybe 3.
You sure?
Can I have...
Wouldn't.
All right, I'm gonna try one more. If it doesn't get any sound any better or don't get different dialogue, it's clear we need to maybe connect back with the bard to do
I'll
something.
give it a try.
Wonderful. You sure?
Can I have the...
Wouldn't feel right.
You're right not to trust me. There, Inkle. Definitely right. Yeah, that time it sounded roughly the same. So.
You have nothing else.
Okay. All right, so we'll come back. You know what? Let's go to the bar. We obviously have to check out the store, but let's just go to the bar just to see if that unlocks any new dialogue. And while we're there, we might actually check up on Medusa as well to see if the mirror is enough to take her out.
The bard seems to be rather distracted. The bard.
All right, so we're not going to be able to.
Pain throbs to my.
So we're not going to be able to.
The bard.
Update him on we saw the loot. Okay. Whoa, Goaty! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, raiders from the Mega Marathon, and welcome to the Adventure Quest. How's it going, Goaty? Welcome to King's Quest 3 Redux to Heir is Human, the fan SVG remake of the from 2011 of a 1986.
For Goaty.
Oh, Basil, thank you for the 269 bits. How's it going, Goaty? For those who don't know Goaty, he's doing a long-time marathon quest to complete the entire Mega Drive library, including unlicensed games as well. In fact, he played one of my personal favorites I saw him play. It Came from the Desert, which was an unreleased game. What game are you on now, Goaty? Good to see you. And you're also Goaty. You're planning the next annual installment of Nintendo, aren't you? I believe you may be. All right, we're gonna head over to see if we can take out Medusa. I don't know if the mirror is gonna be enough in this version, but we'll give it a shot.
Home.
Quiet, you. Home. Begins July 18th. Okay, nice. And so that's basically a showcase from many different streamers of retro games, but it's called Nintendo because, you know, the Nintendo games have been overplayed. People are generally familiar with them, so it's anything not on a Nintendo system, right? All right. Oh, okay. So she's already out here. I remember this in the original game. This was a little hard to pull off. I'm wondering how it'll work here.
You attempt to wipe the mirror clean with your sleeve. You're not really successful.
Filthy, not just a nice dinner, but dinner and a movie. And if we're lucky, we'll take her back to our place. Yeah, all the way around we got there? Yeah, okay, nice. Goodbye, Medusa.
She's had a taste of her own medicine.
Also known as Smod. Wow, there's only 2 points? You would have thought that would have been a little bit more. That's too bad.
She's had a taste of her own medicine.
Can we chisel off a piece of her to remember her by?
She's harmless now.
Okay. She's harmless. Let's grab this. What was this? A stone?
You take the smooth stone.
A smooth
You can't
stone.
use...
But it's only worth 1 point. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, so that should give us a threshold to give out another Cedric. We can update this now. Cool.
The stone is smooth, round, and an unusual color, somewhat like that of amber.
Amber.
The fish must have been on dry land for a considerable amount of time already, as its aroma is less than desirable.
Yes. Hey, Kara, we did do the Medusa death earlier. Yep. On a prior sojourn down the mountain side. I'm curious now, is there anywhere to go over here? Is there other areas of the cave to explore? Huh? Doesn't look like there is. So it's interesting. They moved her. Can we get a death walking off the side? Well, it doesn't look like we can.
It feels neither hot nor cold, and certainly not natural.
So they moved her from like exploring the desert to her own place, which sort of kind of makes sense. It was always weird that she was patrolling, like a character like Medusa was just patrolling the desert. I always thought that was a little bit strange. So this feels, they went definitely to, you know, a greater effort to get this new area. Interesting. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do.
It feels neither...
All right. And we can't... I really liked how they had her prior victims all stored up in those alcoves. Yeah, your favorite AGD remake. Yeah, this is our first AGD remake we've done. They also did King's Quest 1, King's Quest 2, and Quest for Glory 2. Is that right? All right, so we did... Let me just knock this out. Oh, I didn't actually write a to-do item about Medusa. Okay. All right, well, let's head back. I guess we'll go to the store, although there might have been one more... There might have been one more screen to the right of something. It is the best one, okay. Oh, we have not seen this screen yet.
Despite your closeness to the mountain, you have a sense of peace among these trees. A waterfall cascades from the snowless mountain, evidence that Manannan occasionally has good moods.
Medusa dating a gargoyle?
Boulders abound in this part of the forest.
Hey, Gal, we've got one of the classics for Game 400. Yeah, I thought it would be a fun one for a milestone.
You know that mountain too well. The flowers are pretty, but otherwise uninteresting.
Oh, by the way, you know what? Let's actually, while we're talking about that, let's quickly get a pause. For those, oh, and you know what? Looks like I've got to stop because Benji's waking up from his nap anyway. So let's definitely save here. I guess we'll just call this Explorer. We do have a moment though. I just wanted to, for those who were not here earlier and missed it,